everyone, today I'm going to be doing the 25 random questions tag, and I had just filmed a tag of a 15 question tag and I barely got through it in under 15 minutes, so I'm going to jump straight into the question. But I'd just like to say that I tag everyone to do this if you haven't already. I think it's really fun, and I'll list all the questions in the bottom bar below, and let's go. So the first thing is, do you have any pets? Yes, I have a dog named Jackson and a cat named Seeker. Name 3 things that are physically close to you. My teddy bear, Rebel, who I've had ever since I was born and sleeps on my bed every night. My jar of Lucas's paw ointment, which is my sort of holy grail lip product, any product. It just has so many uses and I love this. I never go anywhere without a tube or a tub of this stuff. And my phone. What is the weather like right now? In Sydney right now it is overcast. I don't think it's actually raining. It's slightly cool. We have just finished summer and we've just moved into fall or autumn, so it's a little bit overcast and a little bit cool, and basically just a day that you want to be inside. That's probably how I would describe it. Number 4 is, do you drive, and if so, have you crashed? Yes, I do drive. I am 21, so I've had my license for a little while now. I will admit that I didn't get it sort of straight away. I wasn't sort of turned 17 and got my license, but I have had it for a while now, and as of yet, touch wood, I have not crashed, so I really don't want that to happen. The next question is, what time did you wake up this morning? This morning I woke up at about 9:30. That's the time I got up. I woke up earlier than that because my mum was leaving for work and my dad had already left and my sister was up, but I'm currently on holidays for a week, so this is my only chance to sleep in, so I'm trying to make the most of it. Next question, number 6. When was the last time you showered? I am a night showerer, so I showered last night. Question 7 is, what was the last movie you saw? The last movie I saw was yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and I went and saw Black Swan with my mum. I finally got around to seeing it. I've sort of seen all these other movies and Black Swan's been out for a while and I definitely wanted to see it before it left, so I got to see that, and let's just, in one word, I would just say that it is wow, but weird. Would probably be how I would describe Black Swan, but I can definitely see why Natalie Portman won the Oscar. The next question is, what does your last text message say? I am not 100% sure, so I'm going to quickly check for you. My last text message is to my dad, and it says, okay, I will come down there, and I was meeting him in the shopping centre and I was just letting him know where I was going to meet him. So, not super interesting. The next question is, what is your ringtone? Now again, pretty boring. It's just the general iPhone ringtone. The which is kind of annoying, since when other phones go off is generally that ringtone and I can never tell whether it's mine or not, but I should really get a better ringtone, but for some reason my phone is on vibrate a lot, so I don't really pay attention to what my ringtone is because I'm used to it just vibrating. So the next question is, have you ever been to a different country? I have. I've been to Fiji on holiday with my family a couple of times, but other than that I haven't been out of Australia, which is kind of sad because I really, actually no, I lie. I've been to Vanuatu and New Caledonia, which is some islands sort of near Australia, which I've been to on a cruise and where I went for schoolies. But other than that, no, I haven't been out of Australia, and I really would like to. I have so many countries on my list. I really want to go to America. I have a list a mile long of all the places I want to visit in the US. But then I'd also like to go to Mexico and Canada, and then all over Europe. I'd love to go to the UK and do sort of England and Ireland, Scotland, and then I'd really like to go to Italy because my mum's parents are from Italy, so I have a little bit of Italian in me. And yeah, there's just so many. I'd like to travel everywhere. I have a real travel bug, but at the moment I'm just not in the position financially to travel, but hopefully soon. And I think my first stop will be the US, because I really want to go there. My next question is, do you like sushi? Now, I'm probably the only person I have seen who's going to answer this way, but no, not really. I don't like seafood of any kind, so I don't like, definitely wouldn't eat the raw fish or a tuna or any kind of that type of sushi. I have had like a chicken, so like a chicken teriyaki or a vegetarian sushi, which I don't mind, so I'm not going to say I absolutely hate it, but I'm not one of these people that love sushi. So it's partly because I probably haven't had that much of it. If I could find someone who maybe who knew a really great place and wanted to get me to try a few different things that they think I would like, then I would definitely be up for that. But no, I am not a big sushi eater. Question 12. Where do you buy your groceries? I buy my groceries from Woolworths, which is sort of an Australian chain store mainly. Sometimes I might buy things from Coles or from Aldi or Franklin's, but my main source of groceries comes from Woolworths. Have you ever taken medication to help you fall asleep? Generally no, however I did try when the HSC was on. For those of you who aren't Australian or don't know, the HSC is like our major exams that sort of decide what our UAI is, which is the score that determines what sort of uni courses we're able to do. I think in like the UK it might be A-levels or something like that would be a similar thing, and then in the States it would probably be like the SATs / finals. I don't know if there's sort of a definite comparison, but the HSC is like our major end of high school exams, and I get really nervous with exams, and I'm a fairly decent student, and I really wanted to do well, so I struggled sleeping, so I was prescribed some sleeping pills for that, but I don't think that it really worked, so I haven't taken anything since then. How many siblings do you have? I have one younger sister, Kirsten, who's 19 years old. Do you have a desktop computer or a laptop computer? I actually have both. I have two laptops, a sort of 15-inch laptop, and then like a little mini netbook, which is like a 10-inch one that I sort of take to uni with me, and then our family also has a desktop computer. The next question number 16. How old will you be turning on your next birthday? I will be turning 22 in a few months, which may surprise some people. I used to get told that I looked a lot older when I was 13. People used to think I was 18, and then for some reason as I got older it didn't change, and now people think I'm younger. The other day I went to an MA 15 plus movie and I was asked for an ID, so the lady thought I looked 14. So I don't know, let me know what you think, how old I look, but I am turning 22 at my next birthday. Do you wear contacts or glasses? No, I do not. Do you colour your hair? No, I don't also. This is my natural hair colour at the moment. I wouldn't mind getting some highlights or streaks or something like that, but at the moment I am pretty much all natural. Tell me something you are planning to do today. Today I am planning to edit these videos. I've just filmed a few quick videos, and I'm also in the middle of reading a book, so I'll probably do some reading, but like I said, it's sort of overcast and a dark day, so I'll probably be staying indoors and just doing those things. Next question, number 20. When was the last time you cried? I cry so easily. It's generally, it can be on watching movies or TV is probably where it happens most, and I can cry at pretty much anything. Happy crying, sad crying, I'll emotionally cry quite quickly. I think the last time I cried was literally like an ad just on the TV not that long ago. It was an ad for an interview that they're doing with Kylie Minogue, and her talking about her being 5 years in remission of having cancer, and she was crying, so I started crying even in a 30-second ad. So that was the last time I cried. It was probably a couple of hours ago. Number 21. What is your perfect pizza topping? For me, when I was younger, it was always Hawaiian, which is like the ham and pineapple. I would always eat that. And now I really like barbecue meat lovers, which is like meats like ham and pepperoni and various things. So I usually, if I'm ordering pizza, I will either pick barbecue meat lovers or Hawaiian. 22, which do you prefer, hamburgers or cheeseburgers? I am a cheeseburger girl. Number 23, have you ever had an all-nighter? Yes, generally I try and not leave things till the last minute in terms of like schoolwork, which is when I kind of consider an all-nighter. However, in year 12, so a few years ago, my senior year, I had a major assessment due for my textiles and design class. So we had to make something and then have a design portfolio, and I made a wedding dress. And the last night before the portfolio was due, I'd been working on it for a few days, but I stayed up the entire night. I was working on it all day, worked through the night. I dropped it off in school the next morning. We were still in exam mode, so I didn't actually have class. So I dropped it off and then came home, had a shower, had something to eat, and went to bed at like, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the day. So that was an all-nighter. Since then, other things that have probably been all-nighter, high school year 12 formal, which is kind of like Australian version of prom. I think we stayed up pretty much the whole night for that. We had the prom and then the after party. So, and then I went back to we're at a friend's house. So that was pretty much all night. And then since then, I probably haven't had all nights. I've had very late nights, like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, but I don't know if I'd call that an all-nighter. Question 24, what is your eye colour? My eye colour is brown, or sort of a chocolate brown. It's kind of hard to tell, I guess, in the video, because I sort of have, obviously you have your black pupil, and then I sort of have like a darker rim around the edge of my eye, but if you can sort of see my eye up close, they are brown. And final question number 25 is, can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? Now, I actually cannot answer this question because I do not drink either Pepsi or Coke. It's one of these weird little quirks about me. I have never really drank soft drink or soda pop or whatever you call it. It's not necessarily a health thing. It wasn't something my parents stopped me from doing because they drink soft drink and my sister does, but I have never liked the bubbles. For some reason I have this thing about drinks that tingle on my tongue, as my friends would joke about, because I think I said that once and I have never lived it down. But yeah, I don't drink any soda at all, so I honestly could not tell you whether Pepsi and Coke taste the same or taste different, but from what I've been told, they do taste different and you can tell. So I'm going to assume that you can tell, but I can't be sure because I don't actually drink either and never have. So that's it. That is the final of the 25 questions, and I'm really proud I managed to do that in sort of the 13 minutes or so that I did. Like I said before, I tag all of you to do this. I would name specific people, but I'm sure the sort of the bigger YouTube stars have already done this anyway. So I really would love to see you either answer the questions in the comments below or leave a video response. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye!